Do you know that your situation can change, but on God's time? Hey guys, this is your girl She. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're an old member, thank you for staying with me. Today, call me Prophet She. Yes, because today I'm coming with a testimony. Yes. So, this is based on a real life story. Yes. My mom told me this story when I was growing up. So today I decided to share with my sheath. Yes. I decided to share with you today. So there was this woman who was participating in church activities and all that. You see, when all your time, your everything is centered on God and in doing things for God, people begin to criticize you because they feel like you are lazy. They feel like, imagine a pastor who is not working. Yes, a pastor who is not making any money out of the church, making any money outside the church. People begin to wonder, he's making money out of us. Why is he not working? Why is he not working? But if you read the Bible very well, you've got to understand that a pastor does not supposed to work. He's not supposed to work. I'll look for the quote and come and show you. Yes, but I'm actually saying the truth. Today, dear, the woman is in the spirit. Yes. So, there is this woman who was always taking church activities serious and all that. Sweeping the church rooms, washing the place, washing everything in the church. But when it's time for them to give, that's where the problem lies. She doesn't have much to offer. Yes, she doesn't have much to offer. You can say, Yemfa 100 cedis and bra. Guess what? She'll get 10 cedis, 1 cedi. But it's not like she has and she doesn't want to give. Sometimes that's the last amount that she has. But because some of us, we get what we eat daily, we begin to think that life itself is easy or life is soft. But trust me, until you find yourself in that position, you will never know how it feels. If you have slept on an empty stomach before, you will understand that life is never easy because home to me will beat me down on an empty stomach. I won't did it. So this woman will come to the church and give 1 cedi. Meanwhile, they are supposed to pay more than that. Most of the time, she was always in the church, cleaning and all that. People begin to call her lazy and all that. But instead of spending all your time in the church, why don't you go out there and find a work to do instead of staying? Because if God loves you, she will show you how much He loves you by giving you what you want, right? Exactly. But this woman wasn't working. It's not like there was a job that she didn't want to work, but there was no job for her. So there was a one time his son wanted to travel. It was his dream to travel to other parts or other countries. Unfortunately for him, he was supposed to travel by sea. And you know what that means? Spending days and nights on the sea. So this woman came to the church and decided to thank God that his son will be able to travel outside, forgetting the part that he'll be traveling by sea. Yes. So she came to give testimony about that. People were confused that whilst others are traveling by airplanes and all that, why was he traveling by sea? And why is the mother giving testimony about this little thing? Because after all, he's going to an African country. But then this woman to give a testimony for the little, because he was appreciating how far God has brought her and her family. So fast forward, there was a time for the son to go outside. They set like this. They set off. On their way, the canoe, well, that's how Ghana we call it, the ship, which I think there is difference between the boat and the ship. But Ghana, those that have been to, or those that are on these places, they know what I'm talking about. It's called canoe or something. I don't know if that's the right way to use, but they call it canoe. Yes. So they set off. On their way, the canoe shook. Yes. It got to a point they didn't have option than to move people off board. I don't know why it happens so, because I haven't been there before, and I think I haven't found myself in that position before. But I don't know why people are traveling, and when it gets difficult, they decide to move people on board, off board. Yes. So they decided to move some of the people off board. So it got to a point where the ship began to sink. So whilst that was happening, people begin to call on their gods. But do you know what the boy did? His only prayer was that, God, I am a sinner, yes, I know. But for the sake of my mother, for the sake of my mom's services to the church, please save me. So while people are calling on their gods, his prayer was God should consider him for the sake of his mother. So that was what happened. As the ship was shaking, people were drowning. Yes, that's how drowning, right? Yes, people began to drown. So it was left with him and another guy from Togo or Benin. I don't know the country. I don't remember it vividly. But it was left with a guy from Benin, him and a guy from Benin or Togo, one of the countries. So whilst they were still figuring what to do, due to panic, the guy moved off board. Now the ship is sinking and he doesn't have any knowledge on what to do. He's still cracking his mind on what to do. He saw a metal surfacing on the water. So he decided to move from the ship to the metal. And guess what happened? Immediately he left, the ship sank. That was how he was saved from the ship. Nobody knows what he was sitting on. So for days, he was on the ship for 3 good days. So one of the days, he realized there was a town ahead of him. He was still, mind you, he was still at the back of that thing that he was on. Yes. He saw that town ahead. He was so tired too tired to even move. That was when he saw a boat coming towards him, and he was saved. They moved him from the boat, from the thing that he was at the back, to the ship. And then they began to ask him that what was he on. He was like, he don't know. Whilst his friends were all sinking and all that, he didn't know what to do. So he saw this thing surfacing. His instincts just pop in and ask him to just go at the back. Science and all that. They began to investigate, setting machines in the water for them to figure what he was on the back. He was on the sea, only to find out that he was at the back of a tortoise. Yes, at the back of a tortoise. So they begin to wonder, because they've never seen a tortoise that huge, and not to talk of the point where it's so huge that it didn't bother going under the water, but the guy was at its back for 3 good days. Yes. So they wanted to draw the guy closer. Do the investigation and everything with him. But he was like, bro, I left my mom in the house to come here to find work so that I can go back home and feed my mom. And they were like, oh no, if that is the case, we want to do investigation. So we would like to offer you a job, a high-paying job as that, so that you can be working whilst the investigation is still ongoing. And that's how he got a job. Believe it or not, this is a true life story. I'm telling you this today for you to know that your situation that you are in, that you think I don't know what to say, that you think you are the person who is suffering like the whole world. For you to know that what you think you're going through is a piece of cake for God. Because when it's time for God to bless you, trust me, my dear, He don't ask for a certificate. He doesn't ask for the family that you are coming from. Yes. So they offered him a job and he started working. And that was how he was saved. He called home to tell his mom that this is what has happened. I have a job now. I want you to go back to the church. I want you to go back to the church and give a testimony on my behalf that God has saved me. So the mom came back to the church to tell the congregation that this is what has happened and this is what my son said I should come to the church to sing. Now, the woman that was suffering, everybody was laughing at, is now the mother of a millionaire. Mind you, some of us, our parents are not as prayerful. Some of the people we see around, when they are fooling, we involve ourselves. Some of them, their parents' prayers are covering them. We are not the same. Be prayerful. Ask yourself, is your mom prayerful enough? Is your mom prayer covering you? Who are you? People are going through a lot, my dear. I said it in the beginning of the video that if you've never sleep on an empty stomach, you will not understand what I'm saying. People are suffering. Do you know my biggest fear in life? What if I don't make it? I know I'm a Christian. I know I need to have a faith as strong as the fig tree. But what if it's not leaving my mind? What if I ask myself, if the plan doesn't go as planned? What if tomorrow I don't wake up? What then becomes of me? My dear, some of the situation we find ourselves has landed people in a situation where they don't like. People find themselves in a position where they are left with no other option than to sin. People find themselves on an environment where friends pushes them to do a lot of things that they don't want to do. Not because they want to do, but my mom will always tell me, Abena, say oko na say obi bibia. Can who say you all are not coming from the same place? What he or she is doing that makes you think that he is doing the right thing. It might be the right thing from his end. But ask yourself, is it the right thing from your end? Some of people are so lucky to have prayerful parents, but you and I, are we? Are our parents prayerful enough? Are their prayer covering us? So they are my enemy. Trust the process. So then your girl is serious. Yes, that's me. Yes. So my dear, today I'm here to tell you that the situation you find yourself in, that you think that's the end of the world, it's never the end of the world. Imagine he was supposed to die. If you listen to the story carefully, he was supposed to die when the very moment the ship began to sink. But he didn't die. He made through. Exactly how, if you take your time, God will take you through that situation. The situation where you think that's the end of the life, so you're going to kill yourself. It's not. Yes. Today, I'm your counselor and I'm your prophet. Yes. I'm here to tell you that nothing in this world is impossible, because God got you. You are the son of God, my dear. Trust God. Okay? Trust God. because he knows what he is doing. You need to trust God. I just hope I'm doing this makeup right too. Yeah, me too, and I'm painting anymore. That's how the story ended. So today, your girl, I came to tell you that no matter the situation you find yourself in, God got you, okay? Nyame otewase. And do you think God know the situation you are in right now? My dear, God knows. God knows the situation you are in right now. Mama Esther to me, I say, ebi anka nyame emma me nyeska ke ebi anka di 40 years anka mewo. Ebi a the situation wo free ma wo bi wo. Nti wo pepe se wo be free na wewu. Ana wo pepe se wo be free na watena nkwem. The ball is in your court. Yes, the ball is in your court, my dear. So today, as you can see, we have all what you need for makeup. In case you followed keenly, we had moisturizer, we had blush. Yes, Mr. Raoul, Mr. May Blush. Yes. Mr. May blushing. Yes. I'm blushing. Oh, stop. Yes, your girl, I'm blushing today. Yes. So all over my face, I apply. So today, that's the end of our story. Doesn't mean we are done with our makeups. Next time, I'll make sure that the story will fit the type of makeup and all that. So I couldn't finish my makeups here. I did the rest of it offline. So this is how it turned out. Thank you for staying with me. And remember that your problem you have today is as a result that God is preparing you for a battle of tomorrow. Nyame Emma Adia Untimi Emma also. Just like Mama Esther said in one of her songs. So I'll leave you with God today. Thank you for staying with me today. Like I said, call me Prophet She. Yes, all right. So thank you for staying with me. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mwah.